Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video is going to feature a story from Pink News, which I never thought I'd ever say, but it's definitely worth a read. Gay asylum seeker jailed for struggle snuggle with a woman. Now, before I launch into my dutiful tirade, I'm going to tell you an old joke because it's very relevant to what I think the Home Office should be doing to start screening migrants to the UK. An old geezer dies and he goes down to hell and the devil's there waiting for him and he says, "You've been a bad lad, you're obviously coming to hell. But there is some good news. There's 2 doors you have to pick from and you are allowed to see what's behind them before you choose where you're going to spend an eternity." Alright? Geezer goes, "Go on then, let's get it over with." He opens one door. There's a grey-haired old man, looks about his age, and he's in the stocks. And there's cackling demons flying around him, and hundreds of little scaly demons poking him with sharp sticks, and other demons with cloved hooves throwing vegetables at him, and it looks pretty awful. So he backs away and he says, "I don't want to go in that door. Can I see behind the other one?" And the devil opens that door, and there's another old geezer, and he's in the stocks. But it seems quite peaceful there, and the only thing going on is there's a beautiful blonde girl pleasuring him down below. So the old geezer goes, that one, I'll have that one." And the devil goes, "Okay, not a problem." Then he taps the blonde girl who's on her knees and says to her, "You can leave now, Tracy, your relief's arrived." Okay, this is brilliant. You would assume it was satire. You would assume that no functioning country with an immigration process would be so mind-meltingly idiotic, so stereotypically naive and stupid as to make your immigration policy, "If you tell us you suck blokes off, we'll give you a passport." A 22-year-old man who had claimed asylum in Ireland because he was gay has been jailed for giving a woman the good news while she was minding her own business watering the plants. I have to paraphrase, you're not allowed to have fun on this platform anymore. Kenneth Uday was sentenced to 5 years in prison for attacking the woman while she was on a night out in Waterford city centre. 5 years. So he'll be out in 2. He's going to do the same length of time in prison for horsing one into some young lass in the most violent and brutal way. Again, this is proper old-fashioned donkeying one into you against your will. Old-fashioned. It's not like, we were both drunk or footballer taking a slapper back to a hotel and then the morning after she says he definitely dragged her in there even though the CCTV camera shows her walking in quite happily holding a handbag and a pizza because she wanted to get some money out of him. This is full-blown bird walking down the street when she's dragged into an alley by a filthy, unwashed denizen of a distant land. Right? This is full-on knickers off via the medium of a meat cleaver alley shafting, right? There are no mitigating circumstances here. And this guy's going to spend as much time behind bars as Mr. Mellier did for putting a few politely worded stickers out. Think of that. Originally from Nigeria, he pleaded guilty at the Central Criminal Court for the incident that occurred in September 2024. Well, nice to know it's been happening a while. Also, I knew it was originally from Nigeria. With a name like Uday, I didn't think he was a pasty ginger from Limerick, did I? The court was told how the woman had met Uday with a group of men smoking outside a pub. After a brief chat, she went to leave when he offered her a ride home and she walked to where he claimed his car was. She then said she was pushed to the ground and he dropped his trousers and gave her the good news. Shouting for help, a man who was passing by and working late came over. He chased Uday, but he managed to escape. Uday, who first came to Ireland in 2009, had been refused asylum twice. Same deal, innit? Refused asylum twice, but they just expect you to leave. Like, you're going to just go, "Oh, I've been thrown out of my cheers then," and you just walk out the court and they go, "He's a good lad, he'll be on his way." What do you think he's going to do? Just buy a bus ticket? They should have them in court, and when they say, "Yes, you are being deported," they go, and then they get tased, 20,000 volts in the neck, and when they wake up, they're bound and gagged, wearing a parachute above nation of origin, and then you just go, fling them out the back doors, and allow them to glide to safety somewhere within 10 kilometres of where their last known address was. Easy. We could do that with military efficiency. I'd have 10 flights a day leaving the UK. That's not too many. 10 flights a day. Fit 200 on each plane. And we'd spend, 500 quid a time on parachutes. But it's a bargain. It's an investment. One parachute costs probably 2 nights in the Hilton. Easy. I should be Chancellor Exchequer as far as I'm concerned. When he initially came to the country, he claimed he was a Christian living in of course he was, and he suffered persecution. So obviously they didn't believe him. So then he said, oh yeah, I like chewing blokes off. Yeah, now you've definitely got to give me a visa. And the pathologically altruistic morons let him in. As usual. They're either pathologically altruistic or they're just activists who let everybody in. I think the Home Office in the UK, who, judging by the pictures, well, you've all seen them. This piece was written by Philip Rutnam, who has me banned on Twitter because I started holding him to account after Salman Abedi scattered himself and a load of women and kids up the side of the Manchester Evening News Arena. He's got me blocked because he caused all of this, because I accused him of being complicit in the butchery of women and children, and then he blocked me because I pointed out that the Home Office lets in people like Mr. Abedi's parents, who the state knows are a great threat, a grave danger to women and kids in the United Kingdom, and they give them council houses and passports anyway. And that picture, posted by the man himself, shows all of his employees. And I don't know about you, but unless my eyeballs are playing tricks on me, it seems like not a single one of them, how can I put this delicately, has blonde hair or ginger pubes. So they're going to be doing it on purpose, a lot of them. Probably got all the relatives in, haven't they? Regardless of the criminal backgrounds or their ideologies. And this has been going on for years. I covered this a few years back in this story. How do I convince the Home Office I wear comfortable shoes? I'll tell you what you do. You get Roseanne Barr to come in with a massive strap-on and she rodgers you on the desk in front of 3 civil servants. How about that? No? Don't fancy that one? And this story has some echoes of the last one I've just covered, because check this out. Angel fled Zimbabwe in fear of her life after police found her in bed with another woman 5 years ago. It's taken most of the time since then for her to convince the Home Office that she's gay and will be persecuted if she returns. But how do you prove something you spent your life trying to hide? There's then a 2,000-word puff piece where she's crying and wailing and begging and everyone's being mean to her. And then you get to the bottom of the story, yeah, all the way to the bottom, and you get to this bit. Guilt and grief about leaving her daughter behind plagues Angel. Day and night, she feels it in her stomach. To have missed her first day at school, to see WhatsApp photos of her looking skinny and dishevelled. So the woman who claims to be a friend of Dorothy's, right, has got children back in her home country. And this may be a bombshell for you if you work at the Home Office, but guess what? Lasses who are more into noshing Fanny than smoking Paul don't get pregnant, because doing a bit of scissoring doesn't put a bun in the oven. Is this difficult to comprehend? So, to sum up, the world remains completely mad, and there are doubtless hundreds of thousands of barely vetted, possibly criminal migrants living across Europe, because all you have to do in this day and age is march into the Home Office and go, oh yeah, I'm well into cock. You can check your girlfriend, yeah. They can check your belongings and find a couple of jazz mags, right? Stuck together pages on a Pamela Anderson Playboy. But if you tell them, oh yeah, definitely into blokes, mate. Love giving geezers topless hand shandies behind gay discos, then you're in, son. You're in. Happy days. So, there we go. Today's dose of lunacy, you can have that for nout. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm just a prick. I'm irrational. I'm illogical. I've gone crazy. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. I love talking to mental people. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good weekend. And I'll see you. Oh no, I've been talking to doing a recruiting event, so I'm not going to be around tomorrow morning. I'll either do it later or earlier, or I'll do it on Sunday. I'll put a poll up in the community notes. All right. Either way, I'll see you for a live stream at some point this weekend. I'll catch you later. Take it easy. Cheers.